What's going on, JRD athletes, or even if you are new to the channel? Today we're going to be talking about the best jump rope for doing the double under. Now, just quick recap. Double under is when you jump up in the air and the rope comes around twice for each skip. This move was made popular in CrossFit. It's a move that we do in a ton of different JRD workouts. It's a great way to just increase your athleticism, explosiveness, burn more calories, and just have more fun with your workout. So let's get right into what I think is the best jump rope for doing a double under. Now, I got a couple different answers for this because double unders are not all the same. There's different types of double unders that you might be considering doing. But I first just want to start by saying whatever jump rope you have is sufficient to do any type of jump rope or do double unders. So I'm not making this video to say like, you have to have this rope to do double unders. Any rope is gonna be good for doing double unders. But if I had to recommend some, the first that I would recommend is a speed cable jump rope. Now, I do not personally use speed cable ropes, but the reason I say that is because this rope is really great for sports like CrossFit, where you're actually getting timed on doing your double unders. So this rope's a little bit too big here. Let's see, let's bust some out here. So the reason that the speed cable rope is so good for doing double unders, particularly in CrossFit, is just that, speed. You can do a bunch in a very short amount of time. And I'm not really sure how CrossFit works, but I think you either get timed or you have to do a certain amount within a certain time. And a speed cable rope, although it's not gonna give you much feedback, is going to be something that you can do double unders really, really fast, and you don't even have to leave the ground that much. The next type of rope that I would say is the best for double unders is a basic vinyl jump rope. Now, this is the freestyle rope from Cross Rope, but there's tons of these on the internet. I know a bunch of other jump rope influencers and just people who skip rope that use the vinyl ropes, and I would say that if you go into most sporting goods stores, this is the rope you're gonna find. The nice thing about these is they're low in cost. They're typically somewhere in the range, you know, you can get these for $5, you can get them for $20. But the thing I like about vinyl ropes is they do have a little bit of weight so that you can feel the feedback, but they're still light enough that you can get a lot of doubles in. I said you can get a lot of doubles in. And because it's light, it doesn't wear out your wrists and forearms, so you can go for longer periods of time. Just so you guys didn't think I was totally just biased on Cross Rope, I bought an off-brand jump rope to show just to show you another rope, but again, this is the vinyl rope. Moving on, the next jump rope that I think is the best for doing double unders, particularly for getting a great workout, is a steel cable rope that's wrapped in this like plasticky sort of vinyl. And these are great for double unders if your goal is to burn a lot of calories and get an insane workout. So this is the 1/4 pound from Cross Rope. This is my favorite rope. This is what I use in all of our workouts. For 15% off, you can enter code Do The Thing and check out these ropes. They even got the new colors, a little teal action on here. This is the rope I do double unders with the most, just because you can still spin the rope somewhat fast. It gives good feedback, but don't get it twisted. It's very difficult to do a lot of these, and you are gonna burn a lot of calories. Another nice thing about doing double unders with a detachable mechanism rope like this is the experience is just very smooth. So when you're doing an intense move like double unders, you want to have as little friction as possible, and I think these ropes do a good job of that. So my last answer for the best rope to do double unders with is a weighted rope. This is a 1 pound jump rope. Again, you don't have to get the Cross Rope. There's many, many weighted ropes out there, but I would say this is when you're not focused on speed. This is when you're focused on building strength, when you're focused on just getting an insane workout, burning lots of calories, and becoming an athletic freak. Because anyone who knows, doing double unders with a heavier rope is quite difficult, and it's gonna challenge your body and force you to push past the limit that you're currently at. So this is what I'd recommend. So as you guys can tell, it really depends on what your goal is with doing double unders. That's gonna determine your best rope. But just to conclude, what I would say, speed cable, thin vinyl, and then slightly weighted, and then a heavy rope to do double unders are my favorite option. Now we're gonna get into the ropes that I would highly not recommend doing double unders with. I just don't think they have the good enough structure to do. The first one, and the one I hate the most, is this cloth jump rope. You can't really tell, but it's like really flimsy and it's so light that for doing double unders, you need the rope to be tight. You need to be able to feel the feedback. And with a rope like this, you just simply can't. Like I can probably do, you know, that, but doing them consecutive is a little bit difficult just because, and it's a little bit windy out here. The wind just takes it. You're not gonna have control of it. It's not a good option. The second rope that I think is awful for doing double unders is a leather rope. Now, I'm a fan of the nostalgia behind leather ropes because it's very like Rocky's 80s boxing gym style, but these ropes just aren't, they're very durable, like they'll take a while to rip through, but they're just not great ropes for doing tricks. And again, the reason is feedback, and usually leather ropes come with handles that aren't really great. So you might be able to get a couple. I said you might be able to get a couple. But I think for training double unders, trying to get a good workout and going to a high number, these are not the best. Now the last one, which I know I'm gonna get some flack for, is a beaded rope. Now I think beaded ropes have good feedback. They are very durable because it's very thick plastic, and they are good for some tricks. My personal opinion is I just don't like these ropes. I think they're clunky. I just don't like how they swing. But the good thing about these, as opposed to the other ones, is at least they have enough weight that you can feel the feedback of the rope to do some double unders. I'd love to hear in the comments below if I missed any ropes or if there's anything else that you guys think should be added to either the worst list or the best list. But all in all, I would recommend that you definitely get the move. I think getting down the double under move is very important for your progression as a jump roper. It's kind of like in skateboarding, getting a kickflip. It's like you got to have a good kickflip in your repertoire. It's the same with doing a double under. Or like in basketball, you should be able to shoot the three-pointer no matter what position you're playing. Same with jump rope. If you want to be a good jump roper, you got to be able to hit the doubles. Lastly, before we go, just want to remind you guys, my favorite jump rope is the cross rope. It's linked up here on the screen. They got some new colors out and things like that. For 15% off, enter code DO THE THING. All right, guys, that's all for today. I will see you in the comments, or I'll see you on the next video.